He didn't come home that night.
That is obviously a red flag.
It's the way I saw a clip of this episode and knew I had to cover it for you besties. Okay, this is season 2, episode 13 of Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship, and this one is crazy, so buckle in. We are once again in St. Louis, Missouri. I just need to know why St. Louis is so messy from all the people who live there. What is it about y'all? I need to know. Because so many of the episodes we've been covering lately have had someone in St. Louis or pretending to be in St. Louis. Like, I just need to know what the deal is. But anyways, we're in St. Louis because Brianna reached out to the show. She has been in a relationship with Daquan for about 3 years, and they have been engaged for a year, but she has yet to meet his family.
Oh, Lord.
Break up. Expeditiously. What the hell are y'all doing? I don't understand how y'all can be engaged to be married and you haven't met his family. Why would you agree to that? Daquan thinks that the show that they're on is about young moms, but homegirl is 29. So either he is just dumb, naive, or both. Brianna says that Daquan is her Prince Charming, which simply cannot be true because he's hiding you and you're on the show. She says she loves how he is caring and creative and she cannot get enough of him, but apparently he's had enough of her. He won't even introduce you to his family. When they first met, she lived in Texas and she quickly, too quickly for my liking, but she quickly uprooted her and her young daughter's life to move in with the man who she met over social media.
Why though?
I don't understand how she would do all of this and still be okay with the fact that she has not met his family. She says that if she finds out that he is not being genuine, she is ready to pack her things and go, and while I don't believe her, I appreciate the sentiment. Ronnie and Travis head over to meet Brianna, who is with her sister in a bookstore. Alicia, who is Brianna's sister, says that she's only met Daquan once, so it seems like Brianna might be doing a little bit of hiding herself. Alicia drops this hot little tidbit of information and then heads out, and as she leaves, Travis checks her out in a not-so-subtle way.
Really nice to meet you. So nice to meet you.
Of course, you guys have a good one.
Bye.
Like, y'all see it. I know y'all see it because I saw it. Travis likes us. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Brianna says that she decided to live in St. Louis full-time because Daquan has a family business. They want him to work it full-time in hopes that he will eventually be prepared enough to completely take it over.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
She says that she has only met a couple of his friends but never met his family. He always gives her horrible excuses as to why it hasn't happened yet. He says that his family is very busy.
You'll meet them when I'm ready, when the time is right.
Wait. Hold up.
You've proposed to me. We live together. You've been a father figure in my daughter's life for the majority of her life, but you're not ready to introduce me to your family, and I don't even know if they know that we're engaged.
Be fucking for real.
She then tells us about the time that she popped up on him at work, and messy ass Travis asks,
How'd that go?
He truly always asks what we are thinking. Same with Ronnie, and that's why I really appreciate them as hosts. But obviously it didn't go well. She wasn't able to see or meet anyone because as soon as she pulled up, he ran outside, and they even got into a huge fight right then and there outside of the family place of business about her showing up.
He didn't come home that night.
Oh no.
I know something you don't.
Now this is moving real sus, and Ronnie then says what we are all thinking.
That is obviously a red flag.
Brianna worries that his family might be embarrassed about her coming into the relationship with a child, or she worries that he's cheating because his ex is always trying to hit him up. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. Brianna recommends that they start their investigation by talking to Daquan's friend Devin, and she drops the bomb that she wants them to find Daquan's ex.
Okay, Brianna, you said find the ex.
Messy. But I'm here for it, and I know you're here for it too. So then our hosts head out and debrief, and Alicia, Brianna's sister, meets them outside, and she says that she has something to say that she didn't want to say in front of Brianna. She says that at her birthday party, the one time she met Daquan, he snuck outside, she followed him, and she heard him on speakerphone talking about Brianna, and he was talking to a woman, and they were giggling on the phone.
Trash.
Hell no. Another hell to the no. Because who are you talking to at my sister's birthday party that you need to sneak out and giggle with? Tell me now. So I can break up with you and then sell the ring. Then this fool, Daquan, fixed his lips to ask the random woman on the phone.
So what do you think of like biracial women?
I think it makes sense.
And she said, oh, as long as she's black, which period. But then she said, just be careful because they keep their nose up in the air so you never know what you're going to get.
Good God, get a grip, girl.
And I feel like this is a very nuanced conversation that needed to be had around this topic and this sentiment in particular, because it seems like her sister is trying to insinuate that reverse colorism is a thing, and it's absolutely not. I don't like the way that she kind of handled this conversation, and I don't like the way that Ronnie handled it after. I also don't think that this is a conversation that Ronnie should have been trying to have with Travis, because Travis doesn't understand these nuances. It's just like a whole thing, but I just feel like this should not have been a conversation that they put on the show. Personally, my opinion. She said she decided not to say anything because
It's like the first time we've been together, all 4 siblings, in like 7 years.
because they'd been split up when they were younger and put into foster care. She didn't want to ruin it, but now it's weighing heavily on her, which is like, obviously it's not weighing that heavily on you because you didn't tell your sister. You're telling random people from NTV. Then as they say goodbye, Travis checks her out again.
Good one, of course.
Bye.
Travis, my guy, if you want the sister, just say that. Then as soon as she leaves, messy Travis says he wants to know who the hell Daquan was talking to, and shit, me too. I want to know, so I know you want to know. They then take a peek at Daquan's Insta, and it looks like he's a single dude since there are no pictures of Brianna and no pictures of Brianna's daughter, his stepdaughter. Now, normally I would say that posting your girlfriend on social media isn't that serious, it's not that deep, but y'all are engaged. So the engagement at least deserves a main feed post, but if he's hiding you from his family, I can understand why he's not posting you on the gram. They then take a peek at the ex's page, Tajay, and she's cute. They then send a message to Tajay asking her to talk to them. Ronnie and Travis then head over to meet Devin at the football field, and it's like, what are you doing at the football field in the middle of the day when you don't play professionally? But we move. I wonder if he plays arena football like Mr. Legion. But while they're on their way to talk to Devin, they send Tajay another message like, hey girl, hit us up, get back to us, because she didn't respond the first time. Which I'm like, if she didn't respond the first time, obviously something happened, or she's just not wanting to talk to you. Like, leave her alone. But they get to the field and Travis gets right to it. He wastes absolutely no time. And Devin says that he doesn't know much about their relationship or about Brianna at all. But then he drops the bomb that he is not the biggest fan of her. So Travis and Ronnie have the funniest reaction.
Whoa, wait, okay, why? Why not?
Devin then goes off. He says that she is ignorant,
And arrogant.
she is arrogant, she's aggressive when she speaks.
Just her mouth is just uncontrollable.
And I don't know, none of these sound like bad things to me. I think he might even be describing me right now. Just kidding. That's a total joke, just for the record, so we're clear. Then they get into the night that Daquan and Brianna had a huge fight, and Daquan went to Devin's house instead of going home. Devin then decided that to blow off some steam after a fight with his girlfriend, it would be a good idea to take him out to the bar. I feel like y'all need better methods of coping, better methods of dealing with things. Like, if I'm upset about a fight I just got into with my significant other, why is your solution to take me out to drink? To put myself in potentially a bad situation? But he says that when he took him out, Daquan was just on his phone the whole time. Devin then says that he was texting Tajay, who showed up to the club.
Next thing you know, they're out the door.
Wait, so they left together?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Ronnie and Travis then try to get some more information about this out of him, and Devin's messy ass says that what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and Ronnie's like,
I mean,
But we were in St. Louis.
Travis and Ronnie are so unintentionally hilarious, I love them as hosts. Devin then says that maybe Daquan and Brianna are engaged, but maybe he knows who his real wife should be. And Travis's reaction is so me. It's so you. It's so us.
Damn.
Travis and Ronnie then debrief, and they think that Daquan is blocking Tajay from his social media because he's trying to keep her from talking to Brianna about whatever they've got going down. He's truly trying to keep his side piece to the side. For real, for real. Ronnie thinks it's time to hit Daquan up, so they give him a call. They ask if he has time to meet up, and he tells them to pull up on him at work. They arrive, and Daquan heads right outside, which is, I'm like, okay, so you're not going to take him into the office? Messy, 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 messy. And Travis keeps up the lie about what the show is, which I'm like, again, is this guy dumb? Is he naive? Is he both? Your woman is 29. It's not like she was a teen mom or something. It just doesn't make sense. Daquan says that Brianna is
the girl of my dreams.
which, is she really, if she hasn't met your family and y'all are engaged? You've been together 3 years?
Lord have mercy.
He then says that he loves how she cares for her daughter, and then he says some next level man-child shit, which might be one of the most outrageous things someone has ever said on this show. He says any mother that is that caring with their kid,
I think it'd be like that with me too. Like, I need that in my life too.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Excuse me? Are you looking for a wife or are you looking for a mother?
Quickly.
That's very weird to me. That's very, very, very weird to me. I don't like that at all for a number of reasons. Daquan then says that he treats Brianna's daughter like his own daughter and he feels like their family was meant to be. Side eye. Side eye. Travis then asks how Daquan's family feels about their engagement and Brianna, and then Daquan and Travis look at each other like that Diddy meme, like it's a standoff, because Travis is like, I know that they don't know about her, but you don't know that I don't know that they don't know about her. So like, are you gonna lie or are you gonna be honest? What's about to happen right now? Daquan then admits
They don't really know about her.
They don't know about Brianna?
Then Travis is like, okay, I actually lied about why we're here. He decides to come clean and tell him what the show really is. And Daquan looks pissed, which is kind of weird, but I guess I understand it because obviously you're mad about being lied to. But at the same time, you're lying to your girl, you're lying to your family. So I would call it a wash. I would call it about even here. Ronnie then tells Daquan that they talked to Devin, and then she asks who Tajay is. Daquan defensively snaps back.
Why do that matter? I thought y'all was here for me and Brianna's relationship.
Sir, be so fucking for real. But also, this is such a clear sign that he's up to absolutely no good. Because if it didn't matter, you would have just answered the damn question. Ronnie then says that they know that Daquan left the bar with Tajay.
Have y'all told her anything?
We haven't told her anything.
You're not gonna tell her nothing, right?
And then he tries to get our hosts to agree to not tell Brianna. My guy. I don't even want to say my guy. You crusty, musty, dusty man. You are totally worried about the wrong things right now. Travis then says that a conversation needs to happen where he tells the truth and is just honest about everything. Daquan says that he's willing to do this because a lot of the things he has to say to her will be better if she hears it from him. So like, did you cheat with your ex? What's tea? I'm so excited for this confrontation. So the next day, Ronnie and Travis head over to moderate this confrontation. I just need us to pause and have a very brief, or quite a long, however you choose, round of applause for Ronnie's fit because it just goes so hard. She always looks so good. Travis, he dresses like a man, but Ronnie, she eats him up every time. Travis and Ronnie quickly fill Brianna in on everything they found out so far, starting with the sketchy conversation that Alicia heard. Daquan clears this up very quickly, very immaculately, I must say, quite cleanly. He says that he was just talking to a family member about his dating life, and then she started talking about her community experiences in which light-skinned women were and still are given opportunities that darker-skinned women aren't afforded, and that's that. There's nothing wrong with this conversation. It's completely accurate. Like, light skin privilege is a thing, colorism is a thing, especially in the Black community. But this, to me, just shows that Alicia jumped the gun because her feelings were hurt by whatever was being said because they're mixed. I just feel like it's so annoying when people can't eavesdrop correctly. If you can't do it correctly, don't do it, because don't come telling me some half-assed tea. Tell me all of it or tell me nothing. Then they get into messy-ass Devin and the whole bar incident with Tajay, and Daquan is giving Ronnie a death stare like, ma'am, why did you just say that? And it's like, obviously we're gonna tell her. Even if we don't tell her, she would have found out when she watched the show. But like, yeah, we're gonna tell her because we're messy. Daquan says that he and Tajay did not do anything.
I just asked for some advice, that's it. Like, I don't have no female friends, I don't have nobody to talk to.
But does anyone give a fuck? No shade, but like...
Clap if you care.
Be so fucking for real. Be so fucking for real, because what do you need advice from her for? If you needed relationship advice, why are you turning to someone who you had a failed relationship with? Would you not want advice from someone who is in a successful relationship?
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
Even if this is true, this is like the stupidest thing you could have done, but I don't believe it's true. I don't know who turns to their ex-girlfriends for relationship advice. It's called an ex-girlfriend. But Brianna's leg is bouncing up and down, out of control, and I just know that she's really trying to contain herself, and her bouncing her leg is her trying to do so. And she then hits us with the iconic line of,
You needed chicken so bad, you had to call it chicken head.
The way this line makes me cackle. It's so funny. Like, obviously the situation is not funny, but this line is funny. Brianna is funny. Daquan then apologizes, but it's like, that apology means nothing because you did it and you didn't tell me about it, so you knew you did something wrong, and then you came up with this BS excuse, because even if you just needed advice from her, why'd you leave the club with her? What advice was she giving you late at night?
Quickly.
This is getting me mad, and Daquan's not even my man. Travis then asks why Daquan is hiding Brianna. He says that his family
wouldn't accept conspiracy theories.
So you.
When did she become a conspiracy theorist? Nobody mentioned this the entire episode. So it's just like, what is happening? Travis and Ronnie are like, hold on. What? Daquan then confidently says,
This is embarrassing. Like, I don't.
What is embarrassing?
This whole conspiracy.
it went from her watching a little video here or there to her doing 6 to 8 hours a day on research about these theories. Homegirl was fully clocking into her unpaid conspiracy theory job. She was in that imaginary conspiracy theory bag. Because there's no way you could get me to do something for 6 to 8 hours every single day that I'm not getting paid for.
Sprinkle.
No. Keep it. Keep it. He then lists off a few of her beliefs, like
The earth is hollow.
she believes that there's a dome over the earth.
It was aliens above Washington at one time.
Which that's very specific. Why Washington? Brianna then defends herself, and she says that if it's a possibility, then she believes people should look into it, which I'm not going to argue with that logic. I think that that's fair. Travis and Ronnie are both speechless, and then Ronnie looks at Brianna in disbelief. Like, you didn't mention this? Nobody mentioned this? Travis then tries to clarify what exactly his concerns are, and Daquan says that his family, they're hardcore Christians, so they don't hold space for topics like this at all, which, coming from my family used to be super religious, very, very hardcore Black Christian family, I totally understand it. I totally get this. Brianna then makes a slick-ass comment.
It's not like I'm coming in a spaceship to your parents' house.
Be fucking for real.
And Daquan looks at her like, girl, this is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, this is not a time to be funny. This is not a time for jokes. Brianna says that she believes everything is possible. Then she says that
Potato chips have been turning male amphibians into females.
which that's that's a new one. I've never heard that one before. Why potato chips specifically? And who's testing this? I have so many questions. Daquan then adds that whenever someone disagrees with Brianna, she calls them ignorant. And this is where I have a problem. I fully support people believing what they want as long as those beliefs aren't inflicting harm on other people, but to expect people to accept your beliefs, but then shame other people for not believing what you believe is insane. Like, that's actually ass backwards. And I just have to say, this is the first episode I have seen of this show where I completely understand why somebody is being hidden. Like, it makes sense to me. It's not right, and it's still weird because he knew all of this, still proposed to her, still takes care of her and her child, and is still with her. But I understand why he hid her. I understand why he's hiding her. Because if you have a super conservative Christian family background, and here comes this girl talking about potato chips are turning amphibians trans, I understand why you wouldn't want to mix those worlds and why you feel like your family would not be accepting of the person that you're in love with, the person that you plan on spending the rest of your life with. And then it would also put his future endeavors, like if he's about to take over the family business, a fractured relationship with his family could mean that he's out of a job. Brianna then brushes off the reason why he's hiding her. Like, she does not really care about that at all. She said that she's really just upset about
I'm upset about the chicken head clucking on my man's phone.
Again, she's so unintentionally hilarious. Personally, that would have had me more mad than being hidden my damn self, so I understand that. Maybe it's the crazy girl logic in me, but I get it. Daquan then says that,
I thought we was past that.
Sir, she just found out 2 seconds ago.
Be fucking for real.
That's the thing that she was worried about. Her intuition was telling her, yeah, he's messing with his ex, and then she finds out that that's true.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
I thought we were past that. You're dumb. You're so dumb. At the beginning of the episode where I said he's either stupid or naive, he's stupid, naive, and he's dumb. The trifecta of idiocity. Brianna says that she can forgive him hiding her due to her beliefs, but she can't get past the Tajay thing. And I feel like that's kind of crazy, but that's what she said. Daquan then makes it clear that he still wants to marry Brianna, so it's time for her to meet his family, and he says that he will call them up as soon as possible and set it all up so Travis and Ronnie take that as their cue to leave. And they're also in disbelief by the fact that, homegirl, he was hiding you because of your beliefs, and we're just going to move past that. That's not a big deal to you. but okay.
If you like it, I love it, says a black woman who neither likes or loves it.
But then we find out that after the show, Daquan kept his word. He introduced Brianna and their daughter, Erica, to his parents. His parents fully accepted them both, and they are working all together to plan the wedding. Now, this is the first episode of this show that I have seen where it has a relatively positive ending, I guess, maybe kind of, sort of, because it seems like he definitely did cheat on her, came up with some BS lie, and she just went along with it. I don't understand. Anyways, that's this episode. The only clip I saw was, I believe it was on TikTok, and it was her just talking about the conspiracy of the potato chip amphibians. I said, yeah, let me cover this. Let me get onto this, because what the fuck? And I'm so glad I did. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so very much for being here. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, and hit the bell notification so you're aware of every single time that I upload. If there's an episode that you would like to see me cover, make sure to drop it down in the comments, or you can send me a DM on Instagram. I love reading the DMs on Instagram. Make sure to let me know your thoughts, your feelings, and your opinions down in the comments below. The thoughts about the episode, the thoughts about Daquan, the thoughts about Brianna, and also let me know what your thoughts are about what my thoughts are, and then we can discuss like besties do. Thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for supporting, and I will see you in the next video.